Welcome to Engineering 1020 MATLAB Programming and Problem Solving. Spring 2015 we'll be using MATLAB to do some programming in. When you log into this class, it should take you to this front screen here in Blackboard, where you'll have a link to the syllabus, a link to the schedule, textbooks, and a software and applications link. First thing that you'll actually see is a link to this video that you're watching, but that's obviously not there yet. So let's go to the syllabus here and take a look at the nuts and bolts of this class. Syllabus is in PDF format. You can download it or print it or whatever you want. This is Engineering 1020 3-credit hour class. It's an online course. Everything that you will do in this class is online, but you're more than welcome to come in and get help from me if you'd like. Looks like I've got a date that's wrong here. It starts on the 12th in 2015, not 2014. The class ends on the 7th of May, and you can drop this class up until the 24th of April. My office hours are every day from 10 to 11 a.m. or by appointment. And this course is a programming course that is going to teach you how to do basic programming with a program called MATLAB. You'll learn how to do basic and mathematics and then move on to a little more complex mathematics. There are no prerequisites, so we won't be doing any deep mathematics like statistics or calculus or anything like that. But we will also move on into structured programming, which allows you to create more complex programs and user interfaces and even things like video games. We'll be delivering this in Blackboard, of course, and we'll show you a little bit more about that later. You will need access to a computer. You can do it on your own computer at home, or you can come use a computer at school. At the school where I'm at, if you don't have access to either of those two, then we'll need to talk and figure something out for you. I have computers that will have MATLAB on them in my room here at the Health and Science Center, room 214. The textbook is MATLAB for Engineers by Holly Moore. It is available as an ebook or as a text, as a printed text. Don't know how much that costs. I think the last time I checked it was around $60 or $70 for the printed text, and about half that or a third of that for the ebook. Also, you can get your own version of MATLAB, your own copy of MATLAB. I think they're about $100. You can borrow a copy from me for the semester if you'd like to put onto your computer. You need to contact me as soon as possible so that you can get started. I only have a few of those, so make sure that you contact me quickly. Once again, I am available in my office from 10 to 11 every day, and you can come by, you can make an appointment as well to come by another time. Course requirements, we'll be covering at least part of a chapter every week, and most weeks we'll cover a chapter, an entire chapter. There will be assignments that you'll have to do, and you'll turn them in through Blackboard. And there are going to be three types of assignments essentially. We're going to have discussions that you'll do on Blackboard, a question essentially that you'll need to address or discuss or answer, and then you'll also need to reply to some other students' answers, at least 2 other students if you want full credit. There's a shared document on Google Docs that you'll be able to access through Blackboard, and I'll show you that in a minute. But in this shared document, you will be putting in things that you've learned about MATLAB that are useful. Little functions, tips, tricks, things that shortcuts and everything else like that. You'll put in one of those every week to share with other students in the class so they can learn more about MATLAB as you're learning more about MATLAB and vice versa. And then the programming assignments each week, where you'll have a certain number of questions, or not really questions, but little activities that you'll do with the help of the book, with the help of the videos that I'm providing, and with any other help that you can garner from the internet or whatever else, or from your fellow students. There will be one final programming project at the end of the class, and more details about that will come later on. Grading and evaluation, the quizzes, which are essentially your discussions, are going to be 20%. The assignments are 50%. The project is 20%, and the shared document is 10% of the grade. And so every little bit counts, but of course the assignments, the programming assignments, are worth the most of the grades, so make sure you get those done. And they have some details about how those are graded up in here as well. For example, in your programming assignments, 50% of your grade is just going to be for watching the videos. So get through the videos and you'll get 50% of the grade. And then if your program works, if it functions, that's worth 30% of your grade. And then the style that you do your programming in, the cleanliness, taking proper notes, the creativity in your programming is worth 20% of your grade in the programming assignments. So other things have similar grading rubrics. Here we have the grading scale, 95 and up as an A+, and then we just go by 5% all the way down to 65% for the D+. Makeup, quizzes, tests, late assignments. I will be grading things on as close to on time as I can, and if you have things in on time, then you will get a good grade for that. If they are not in on time, not in by the time that I grade them, then I will usually subtract points from them. And the later they get, the more points I'll subtract from them, because it's hard for me to go back and grade old assignments without grading them with the other assignments that were turned at the same time. If you want to withdraw from class, go ahead and do that in the front office. Here we have a bunch of things that the lawyers make us do, things that you need to know as the students with disabilities. If you have any kind of disability that you want accommodation for, you need to self-report to the front office or one of these people you can call as well. If you have any questions or concerns regarding this course, you can talk to me, or you can go to my boss, and her information is here. And that is the syllabus for this course. Now let's show you a couple of other things really quick. If we go back, here and we click on our discussions page, you can see that the first few discussions are posted, and if you just click on one of these and create a thread in it, then you can answer this question or start your discussion, and then you can also reply to other people's discussions in there. If you click on the videos and assignments button, you'll notice that it starts off with some links to different things. For example, the MATLAB functions, tips, and tricks shared document. You click on that, it'll take you to this Google Docs document that you can add to. Please do not add a tip, trick, or a function that has already been added. I've got some examples in here, but you can go in here and you can edit that document and contribute to it. Make sure that you include your name and the date that you entered that, and just enter it at the bottom of the list, the bottom of the document. These two links here are to videos. These are on iTunes, these are on YouTube. And then right down here, week 1, chapters 1 and 2 are the first week's worth of videos and assignments. You'll have videos in this folder here, chapter 1 and 2 videos. You also have another link to your tips and tricks shared documents, also another link to your discussion. And then down here, the link to your assignment, where you're going to come down here and enter your answers to the questions. It says to submit your Chapter 2 M files here. There is a video on how to create M files. You create an M file in MATLAB, and then you can put your programming directly into that file and submit it here. So for example, this first question, question 1, actually has a button here for browsing the computer to attach a file. You will attach your M file there, and you will attach many M files for these questions throughout. In fact, this very first one was about creating an M file in MATLAB, so that is what that is all about. When you actually open MATLAB, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a command window. You'll enter in your commands, and then you will open up another window when you start an M file where you will enter your code for your M file. And as far as everything else is concerned, I think it's pretty much straightforward. If you have any questions or concerns, please give me a call, send me an email, and I will help you out with that. Good luck, and I wish you the best this semester.